If you're buying your first home in Jacksonville, listen up. These 3 regrets could cost you thousands, or your peace of mind. Most people only realize it after they've moved in. You won't be one of them. Hi, I'm 𝐼𝐬𝐫𝐻𝐫𝐻𝐿, a North Florida agent helping first-time buyers navigate this wild real estate market without the regret roller coaster. I'm here to keep your journey smart, smooth, and budget-proof. Imagine your dream home. Big yard, low price, updated kitchen. My client Jenna was over the moon. She called it her Pinterest dream house. What she didn't realize, it was 28 miles from her work. 2 weeks in, she called me crying. She had to leave at 6:15 a.m. just to get her daughter to school and make it to work on time. What should have been a 25-minute drive turned into over an hour every day, and weekends weren't better. One accident on the highway, and she was stuck in traffic trying to run basic errands. Jacksonville is actually the largest city by land area in the U.S. That means what looks close on the map often isn't. The average commute here is 29.5 minutes, and that's not even during school traffic or beach season. These are some main traffic bottlenecks. I-95, the Matthews Bridge, and Southside Boulevard can double your drive time. Here's some key advice. Before you fall in love with a house, do a trial run. Drive the route during rush hour, both ways. It's the most honest preview of your future routine. Jacksonville commutes are wild. One buyer told me he measured his drive in podcast lengths. He'd say, "It's 2.5 episodes of Smartless on a good day." Another buyer learned all the school zone times by heart, not because she wanted to, but because she got stuck behind the flashing signs every morning. Buying in Jacksonville isn't just about the house. It's about your lifestyle after you move in. Don't just fall in love with the kitchen. Fall in love with the route to your kid's school, your office, and your grocery run. One couple I worked with was so eager to land their first home in a competitive market, they waived their inspection to win the deal. At first, everything felt like a win. Cute layout, great location. But 2 weeks after moving in, they noticed a soft spot in the laundry room floor. When they brought in a contractor, it turned out to be a hidden plumbing leak that had caused $8,000 in damage. It wasn't disclosed because the seller didn't know, but it was costly. Florida law only requires sellers to disclose known issues. Most first-time buyers don't realize an inspection can find faulty wiring, roof wear, water damage, and foundation cracks. A typical inspection costs between $300 and $600, but it could save you thousands. Add-ons like radon, sewer scope, or HVAC inspection are worth it depending on the age of the home. Skipping an inspection is like buying a used car without checking under the hood. Sure, it might look shiny, until your ceiling starts dripping during your first thunderstorm. One of my buyers said it best. "I skipped the inspection and still paid for one, in repairs." Bottom line, an inspection doesn't just protect your money, it protects your peace of mind. If this is helpful so far, and you want my free Jacksonville first-time buyer guide with tips, checklists, and neighborhood maps, drop the word guide in the comments or hit the link below. I once had a buyer who spent 2 years saving every dollar for a down payment. When we got to the closing table, her lender handed her a sheet showing she owed nearly $9,800 more in closing costs. She was shocked and honestly heartbroken. She had to ask her family for help to close on time. In Florida, average closing costs range from 2% to 5% of the home's price. This includes title insurance, prepaid property taxes, lender origination fees, and homeowner's insurance escrow. Always ask for a loan estimate from your lender early. It's required by law. Here's a bonus. Negotiate seller credits or lender-paid closing options. Imagine going to a restaurant, ordering a $10 burger, and then getting charged $16 because of plate fees, bun taxes, and condiment escrow. That's what closing costs feel like when you're unprepared. Don't let surprise fees ruin your closing day. Know your numbers in advance and budget for peace of mind. You don't need to regret your first home purchase. Understand your commute, inspect your future, and budget beyond the list price. Do you want more buyer tips, lender guidance, and home tours? Hit subscribe and grab your free guide. I'm 𝐼𝐬𝐫𝐻𝐫𝐻𝐫𝐻, and I help first-time buyers win in Jacksonville. See you in the next video.